Hello, it is time for another sentence surgeon, and actually today is going to be extremely short, I think. Okay, so we've got a couple of things here. One thing is we need to decide what type of sentence it is. It has a period at the end, and of course we know that if it has a period at the end, it's either going to be declarative or imperative. So declarative means it just declares something, it just states it just says it normal. And if it's an imperative, that means it's important, and it's usually a command. So this is not a command. It says, in a small stone mill in Pennsylvania, in a top-secret lab, Edwin's team experimented. Didn't tell anybody to do anything, so this is not going to be imperative. So it's just going to be declarative. Okay, and another thing that we could notice is that there are several places that it has the word in inside of it. And so we know from some of our practice before that in kind of positions the word. So that means it is going to be you probably just guessed it, a preposition. So we have preposition, 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 in. So, I just realized it's a little blurry. Let's try to get it better. No. Okay, that's the best so far. Preposition, preposition, preposition. No, it's still blurry. Okay. Hopefully this is okay. So then we have the word a. And the word a, it is still blurry. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in. I think that'll help us out. Okay. I'm going to spend half the video just adjusting the focus. Oh, okay. This is good. And this is really good. Except now that I'm moving it, it's blurry. Whatever. I'm going to keep going because I don't want to take up your time. Okay, so the word a is that short word that has a purpose, but it's also really kind of meaningless, and those are called articles. And we have a over here too. So then we have in a small stone mill. So stones can sometimes be nouns, but a stone is used to describe the mill, and so is small. Small and stone are being used to describe mill. So this is an order of adjectives, so that's two adjectives, adjective, adjective. And then the mill is the thing. A mill is where they ground up flour usually, so that is a noun. In Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a state in the United States, and as you can see, it is capitalized. Woo! And because it's capitalized, it's a special name, and this is a proper noun. We need to be working on these proper nouns, and in fact, in our ELA stations this week, there's going to be some work with proper nouns. In Pennsylvania, in a top secret lab, so top secret is describing the lab, and the lab is a thing, so top secret is an adjective. And lab is a noun. We have Edwin's team experimenting. Only 3 words left. So Edwin is the name of a person, so that's a proper noun. However, it also has this special little buddy right here. And this is called an apostrophe. And an apostrophe either shows a contraction, which is combining 2 words together, like do and not for don't, or don't for do and not, or can't for can and not. But that's not the case here. It's showing something. So if it's an apostrophe S, it's either going to be is, so Edwin is team, or it's going to show ownership. And this is showing ownership, and that's called possession. So if you own something, you possess it. It is your possession. So this is a possessive noun. And that's because of this apostrophe. Now, like I said, sometimes they can be contractions, but this is not the sentence, Edwin is team experimented. That doesn't make sense. So this is Edwin showing ownership over this team. So this is a noun. And then experimented is what they're doing. So it is a verb. Alright guys, so if we are looking at our sentence, there's really kind of only one subject and predicate this time, which is rare because most of our sentences have had a bunch. So, what is being done is the experimented. And who experimented? The team. Edwin's team, to be specific. So we're going to say Edwin's team experimented. And that's it. It would have been less than 5 minutes if I didn't have to fiddle with all of the focus. We just did it. And so this week you can expect to see possessive nouns in your ELA stations and our proper nouns too. Thanks guys.